What's going on, everybody? LK here, and today something a little different for y'all. A day in the life of SonicFox. So SonicFox, good friend of mine. If you don't know who they are for some reason, they are one of the most successful fighting game players in the world. So I took a little time to ask them what a day in their life is like. I rented out this Airbnb space, and I'm just gonna be going through their day. And you might be like, wow, this room is really bright for some reason, like what's going on? Sonic doesn't start their day until 9 p.m. at night. SonicFox actually wakes up at 9 p.m. So that's the start of their day. I know for a lot of other people, you might be like, oh, early to bed, early to rise, whatever. No, Sonic is built different. They are a night owl or a night fox. So even though it's 9 p.m., that doesn't mean SonicFox skips breakfast. So we're gonna get something a little bit special to eat to start off our day or our night. We have to go to Wawa for breakfast. If you guys don't know, in my state and in the Northeast, we have a chain called Wawa. So since we're all Dragon Ball players, or I used to be one at least anyway, we're gonna eat at Wawa for breakfast. Some agua, some agua. What else we get? Get all this, please. This is breakfast, by the way. Literally 20 minutes ago. No, I mean, that's a day in the life. All right, so we got breakfast. We're gonna eat this, and then, of course, we gotta walk the dog. ASMR. I said that like it was bad, but it's really good. It's a thick boy. Breakfast done. Breakfast of champions, a wrap, some kombucha, and now we are going to, of course, walk the dog. Come on, hurry up, bruh. What are you doing, bruh? Dude, face up. Come on, come on, jumper. So the food has been eaten, the dog has been walked. So of course, what better thing to do but to watch some Netflix? Go on, Chomper. Yo, it's already midnight. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I got the list of what SonicFox's day is like from SonicFox. So specifically on the list, they mentioned how at midnight they go, wow, it's midnight. That's quite literally what it says in the little document I got. So this to me is like, oh, I have to go on to the next thing like now before it's too late. But it's also midnight, so. My fighting games, and Sonic specifically plays Skullgirl Second Encore, right? But I don't play that game. So instead, I'm going to play Persona 4 Arena Ultimate X for the next hour. You can say I'm hitting you with the I don't even play this game OS if you want, but I'm playing for fun. Yes. I practiced Persona for about an hour, so obviously I'm ready to be the next Persona Evo champion. Now that we're done with that, we have a long shift of VR. What's fit? Oh, it fits. Barely. To virtual reality we go. Please don't fall. I'm just looking at pictures, bro. I'm about to look at some VR movies, bro. Look at that, I'm Link now. I'll just do this with one hand somehow. So you're telling me SonicFox only practices for 1 hour per day? But there's a couple of things you actually have to keep in mind. First comes into time investment. So if you're playing a new character, so say me, a new game or a new character, of course you have to put a lot of time into it. I'm playing a character, Shadow Yukari. I'm very new to Yukari still. So even though I'm not like grinding it as my main game, I put a decent amount of time into playing her because it's just new. SonicFox has been playing Skullgirls forever, so they don't really need to put that much time as long as they're practicing with very strong training partners, which of course they have. Then you gotta talk about the length of the games, where 10 games of Skullgirls, assuming that Skullgirls is 2 minutes for a whole game, it's only 20 minutes. So you can get a pretty good session in an hour or even max like 2 hours. I personally am really curious to how much professional players of other genres spend literally practicing the game, because I think most professional fighting game players, probably the longer they play one game, the less time they spend actually playing the game and the more time they probably spend maybe studying or reviewing or any other thing. When it's go time, when a big tournament is coming up, of course the day is going to be different. If this is a day, like a normal day in the life of SonicFox, and not like a day of like tournament prep, because that's probably a huge chunk of time, probably like 5 or 6 hours of practicing the game. So it is 5 a.m. now. We messed around with the virtual reality for the past 4 hours, just like the schedule said. The next thing we're gonna be doing is watching Gotham Chess. So SonicFox actually not just a master of fighting games, but very much into chess. Shoutouts to Gotham Chess on YouTube. We're about to peep some of these videos.
There obviously are people who have quit it as well. And yesterday, on stream, I had one of the worst meltdowns I have ever had in a game that legitimately makes me never...
So he's a rager. I don't know if Jonathan is a demon or not. It's only 2 a.m. over there. My man. Beneath folded. He was supposed to be my BF for this call, so right now you gotta be my BF. Thank you. Thank you for subbing in for Lord.
Yeah, sure.
Apology, man.
He's only asleep when you need him to be awake.
Yep, basically.
he's awake the whole rest of the day.
I'm on SonicFox hours, legit, truly.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the whole point of this video. Is SonicFox. I set out to be up for like 4 more hours. All right, yeah, but I'm gonna split. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. With Gotham Chess out of the way and the sun being up, a lot of you guys are probably just waking up, but Sonic is wrapping up their day. We gotta walk the dog one more time and get a little breakfast and then wrap this baby up. Come on, boy. Come on. It's not late, it's early. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, Chomper. We gotta go fast. This is not a game, Chomper. This is esports. Wow, it's really daytime now. Your location. SonicFox specifically said Wendy's breakfast, so we're gonna go get Wendy's breakfast on their recommendation. This is basically dinner, even though it's Wendy's breakfast, so we're gonna take a quick ride over to the closest Wendy's. Me? I've never had Wendy's breakfast.
May I have you?
Hi, you guys have breakfast right now, right?
Yes, it's only breakfast.
Okay, cool. Can I get the hot honey chicken biscuit? I ordered drive-thru. I'm an adult. Here you go. Thank you. I forgot you're holding a camera. Like a responsible adult, we check and sign. 1 miscellaneous breakfast burger, and then there's another miscellaneous breakfast burger. There's more chicken potatoes, so let's bounce. The Wendy's breakfast, again, SonicFox recommended specifically 2 orders of seasoned potatoes, a burger. Oh, this one's mine for sure. This is hot honey chicken biscuit, breakfast bacon, egg, and cheese, it looks like. Yes, I'm opening your burger, bro. We got some strays, by the way, some strays potatoes. It's like first fast food in like 2 or 3 years. It's pretty good. I'll give this like a 7. It being a biscuit definitely helps. It said hot honey, but it's not hot. That's why it's not 8. All right, so with the breakfast slash dinner slash breakfast, that is basically the end of SonicFox's day. Basically after this, we'd be going to sleep. It's nighttime, even though it's the day. We woke up at 9 p.m. We got some food. We went to Wawa for food. Walked a little Chomper over here. Played some fighting games for like an hour. VR chat for 4 hours. There was some Netflix in there. Yeah, at some point we watched Netflix before that. Gotham Chess for an hour, Walking Chomper again, and getting dinner at Wendy's. Breakfast. Again, this is like a typical day. This is not like a training day or like a big tournament coming up. For me, this was pretty tough, mostly because I had to just ignore my body's urge to sleep. Because I usually cut things off around like 1:30 or 2 a.m. I personally get up at around like 10 a.m. I don't know. I feel like it's tough to start the day at night. The only thing I will definitely say though is that there were absolutely no interruptions the entire time. I thought, hey, like if I had to do other stuff, like if I had actual like contracts to sign or like meetings to be had maybe, and people, let's say on West Coast, would meet at those times, I think I would be like hyper productive, because definitely during the day I constantly get distracted during the day. It's not really until later in the evening or at night where I get a lot of my main practice and focus in, where Sonic wakes up at night, so that play session was totally uninterrupted. Everything I did basically was uninterrupted. I also think that during tournament time, they are not only waking up earlier, but also playing for much longer periods of time. So this was an interesting experience. I can't think that too many other people do this, I guess. People who play fighting games or people who play games of other genres like Dota and League, or shooters like Rainbow Six or things like that. I'm really looking forward to trying this with other esports professionals, and we'll see you next time. If you got to this far, definitely feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you feel like it, if you enjoyed this. It was really fun to do, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I'll just do this with one hand somehow. Take this thing off before it falls.